everyone? How are you, everyone? Are you happy, everyone? What's the best booth, everyone? Le café de l'e-commerce. Okay, so hi, Peyman.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. I've never seen people this happy to be in a podcast. This is good. Good job.
I told you, we are very happy to have you on our booth, Le Café de l'e-commerce.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
So, Peyman, thank you very much for being here.
Yeah.
You just landed like 2 hours ago from London?
Yeah.
Who are you, Peyman? Where do you come from? What are you doing here?
Well, I'm here because of you guys. My name is Peyman. I'm from Canada originally, but I live in the UK. I work for a company called Shopify, if you don't know it. I know. I'm the field CTO, responsible for Europe, Middle East, and Africa. And thank you. Can you guys hear me?
Now, yes.
It's better now. I can't scream like these guys. But yeah, so I'm the field CTO for Shopify. My job, I was kind of explaining it to Adrian as well. My job is externally focused on our kind of larger customers, talking about architecture, technology, Shopify. My background is an actual CTO for retail, fashion, and some engineering firms. If you couldn't tell, my accent is from Canada, as I said, and yeah, happy to be here today.
Peyman, so
Yes.
you work with the CTO, right?
Yes.
Based in North America, right?
Yeah, well,
And you are working with retailers, with
Yes.
brands,
Yes.
but you also work with product. You
Yes.
define the strategy of the solution of Shopify, right?
so I input into it. So a field CTO is quite a, if you're a major tech firm, like our competition in Shopify and the likes of big tech companies, the role's purpose is to work with product teams to understand where the market is going, what the large merchants need, and small merchants, and feed that back to the product. Work with the CTOs, CDOs, CFOs on the merchant side to go, hey, this is how you implement Shopify or an e-commerce platform. And thirdly is doing things like this, right? So kind of come and touch base with the best podcasts in the world, certainly in Europe, to tell them about Shopify and how we're kicking ass.
Peyman, I will ask with the first question, and it's probably the most difficult one.
Sure.
What is your definition of agentic commerce? We'll talk about AI, but what's your definition?
Look, when the computers take over the world, no, I'm just kidding. Look, we're not there yet, in my opinion. So these are all personal opinions. Agentic commerce or agentic world is when truly, without human intervention, the tech is doing the job. So you go from defining tasks. If you go on ChatGPT right now, go, give me the best recommendation for shoes. And it takes you to On Running, for example. Then you will go, hey, here's my detail. Here's the details of my partner. Here are the details of my kids. And when a good deal comes about, you know my preferences, go crazy. Here's my payment card, you go buy it. That's an agentic world, where the computer knows what you want, knows your purpose, and then executes it without you truly intervening. But in my opinion, you're far from that. Right? So right now you have to think about, we're spearheading it in terms of Shopify. So we're playing a prominent role with our partners, like OpenAI and Stripe and so on. But we're far from going, hey, here's something, take my credit card and then go crazy with it. There's a lot to figure out.
Okay, so what is the vision of Shopify for agentic commerce?
I could not tell you that. I know, I can tell you from what I know, and personally, in terms of our vision, knowing everything that we're going from there, so it's not an official Shopify answer, we're trying to make commerce better for everybody, right? So small, large, enterprise, whatever it is, merchant or customers, our vision is when we go towards a world of being an agentic commerce world, it's better for the end consumer and it's better for you from a merchant perspective, right? So that's our vision. How we get there and what we do, I can't tell you.
No.
If you look at it, even this week, we're quite fortunate. This week compared to last week this time, the world is significantly different. If you look at what Meta put out in terms of models, if you look at what Google and Gemini team put out in terms of models, incredibly different. It's almost as big as when ChatGPT came out in 2022. If you look at Nano Banana Pro, for example, very simple, you will have to set it up a little bit, but it is insane. It will keep the context, it will understand you, it will generate things, it will make our world significantly more efficient and better. So I can't tell you what the vision is.
But what you can tell us is you know that a couple of months ago, Shopify decided to go all in on AI.
Yeah.
You made a statement saying that we are an AI-first company.
Yeah.
It has like two meanings. The first one is for the employees, and the second for the brands that you serve and ultimately their customers. So can you share the impact?
I'll tell you exactly what happened there, Adrian.
Yeah.
It wasn't
the
couple
kind of some impact and what it means for like employees.
Yeah, that's a good question. So look, it was January 1st. We do this every year. Our CEO, who created Shopify, right? 20 years ago, this guy created Shopify because he couldn't find a product in which he could use to sell his products. So he created Shopify, and then it got from there. So Toby, German guy, he sends an email to us. Everybody in the company, imagine like almost 10,000 people, receive this email that says, look, we're an AI-first company. Anything you do, internally, externally, needs to be augmented with AI. So that's how we behave, how we work, how we talk to our customers. And generally, like everything we touch is augmented through AI. And since then, everything we do has been augmented. So you look at our product, the way we engage with customers, the way our support teams even work, right? And they've built it internally. We got non-engineers that have become builders, and that's the beauty of AI. And the beauty of when you get somebody who leads the company like Toby to encourage you to explore and then fail and fail fast. We've got people who used to be in customer support, so dealing with merchants and complaints, to go and build stuff. Now that person works directly with a team that works with Toby, just because he's able to build using, let's say, Cursor or a platform that you can develop with. So culturally, we've gone through a significant shift internally. Now you look at what we put out in front of customers. You said a couple of months ago, you're seeing the announcements from an OpenAI perspective. These things have been years in the making, and I can't take credit for it. I joined Shopify about a year ago. The product teams, led by Toby, Mikhail, Monty, Vanessa, and team, you've got, they've been working night and day, for example, with OpenAI to build a partnership. So now, for example, merchants in the US and North America, if you go search on ChatGPT and look for, let's say, lipsticks or products that Glossier has enabled to be on ChatGPT, that's powered by OpenAI and Shopify. Then you got, so that's merchants, impacting merchants and customers. On the platform itself, if you look at what we put in front of our merchants, we got a thing called Sidekick. Sidekick effectively replaces, and you guys both have e-commerce background, so you understand it. It is effectively your finance analyst, your e-com analyst, or your digital analyst, your business intelligence person. If you go there and go, hey, let me see, how is this product? Let's say you got on-running shoes. How are these shoes doing in France? You're able to get that detail from Sidekick. Or if you go, hey, create a promotion for this category, and let me verify it before you put it into production, it will do it for you. If you're able to, if you can, I wouldn't trust it with, if you're a large enterprise. If you are, let's say, a medium-sized company and you got the checks in place, you're able to even build with it. So build a page and go, build me this page with this look and feel, review it, and push it to production. So culturally, internally, we've had significant change. With merchants, we have significant change. With customers, we've had significant change. And that's just the start. Like, that's just been almost the past year.
Peyman, you just said that you're an AI company first.
Yeah.
You are also an ecosystem company first.
Yeah.
So how does all of these people communicate all together? And how do you...
Yeah, look around you. Sorry to interrupt, I got excited. Because I was talking about this on the main stage about 30 minutes ago. You look around, you got One Stock there, you got Algolia, you got Contact. Everybody's a partner of Shopify, right? And that's why we're successful, genuinely. There's a lot of good product, but if you look at the likes of, I don't know, Apple or Shopify, they've become so successful because of good product, naturally, but also because they have great partners. Partners who connect with us really well. So if you look at Stripe is leading the way from an agentic payments perspective. We partner with them. You got, I don't know, Algolia from search and merch perspective. AI first, right? So we give you all the best and connect with us through a first-party app, right? So it's been vetted with us, and it works out of the box.
Looking at the time, I want to give the audience the opportunity to ask a question. Est-ce qu'il y a des questions dans l'audience pour Peyman, Phil CTO de Shopify, sur l'IA ou l'Agentic Commerce? Alors vas-y Arnaud, viens ici, tu parles parfaitement anglais, ton prénom, nom de société.
Hey, Peyman.
Hello.
Arnaud Beuillard from Vimo.
Hello.
Just which bias do you expect Agentic Commerce to maybe have that will actually put the transaction or the end user, the customer at risk potentially?
Look, we're seeing interest come through a lot of different demographies, right? You asked about buyers, correct? So right now, interestingly, we did an analysis, and I'm happy to share with you after this, so don't quote me on it. But you've got 55% of the transactions being influenced by AI already, right? That's just it's going to continue to grow. Gen Z is there in the forefront. And also we're seeing, in terms of demographically, male is interacting with it more than female. We don't know why. I'm just giving you the stats. One theory, one hypothesis could be that when you're shopping in terms of the long tail, a lot of people, especially if you're looking for specific shoes, so you go, I need running shoes that are white, that are good for this, right? We're seeing that kind of aspect of it. So I hope that answered your question. Do you have any other questions? Now that you're sitting there, ask your questions.
Thank you, Arnaud. Thank you, Arnaud. So, you have so many brands. What's your favorite Shopify brand? Is there a brand that you love to shop?
The brand I shop on quite a bit is On Running. The brand I love dearly is World Wild Foundation, so WWF. So the environmental kind of for animals. And the brand my family likes is West Wing, which is furniture in Europe.
Yeah.
So those are my three favorite brands. A lot more. We got millions, so I can't name all of them. But that's my favorite.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so you see we do have a design made from the 80s and 90s.
Yes.
Does it ring your bell? Did you use something from here when you were a kid?
What am I supposed to recognize? Now you put me on spot. I don't know.
You don't know? Maybe the Game Boy, no? You don't
Yeah, I know the Game Boy. I know all of them.
You
but,
know?
What's Windows 98? Cassette player, like.
Did you use Windows 98?
I did Windows 98.
You did?
Yes, yes. Unfortunately, you can tell by my look that I've been around for a while. So yeah, Windows 98, Windows 95 I even worked with. DOS I even worked with, which is aging me. But yeah, why did you ask that question?
No, just like that. I asked some people here in the couch, and I asked them. So
No.
don't you know?
Yeah, that's it. I've worked with a lot of these pictures, unfortunately.
Peyman,
Yes.
any closing words for AI Agentic? I understand that you cannot reveal the roadmap because in a couple of weeks, Shopify anyway will have the winter edition.
Yeah.
But maybe the biggest misconception that you see on AI, on Agentic, or any closing word that you want to share to our audience?
So I tell you, just like with every piece of tech that comes, it's going to be there's a lot of BS, but there's a lot of good. Try to see what's good for you and your business, because there's a lot of good. Yeah? It has, and it will impact your business. No question. No question that it will impact your business. It's how far it goes. If you are a business owner, sort out your data. Because the way these LLMs consume data is different than previously. Sort out your data. And that's what we're trying to make easier with Shopify, right? So a lot of people are coming to us and talking to us is because we make it easy. If you talked to us about 2 years ago, a lot of people, including myself, because I was a CTO on a brand, I was annoyed with, let's say, our checkout going, it's quite rigid. We're quite opinionated in terms of how we ask you to set it up. But now, because of our the way we thought about data, all these LLMs are able to communicate with us relatively easily. So I would say sort out your data. That's it.
Thank you, Peyman. Anything else you want to add? No?
No,
No?
I don't know.
No,
If
you
you have any
don't know?
questions, come to me. I'm happy to answer them. I'll give you my phone number. Not a problem.
Everything from you. Okay, thank you very
Thank
much,
you,
Peyman. It
guys.
was a pleasure having you here
Yeah. Cheers,
on our
thank you.
booth. Thank you.